Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, my lovely family. How are you doing all over the world? Me, I'm good and fine. I'm at home. And today I'm off. I'm here, guys. Oh, I don't think it can work here because charger is too hot. Let me do like this. How are you, my lovely family? And this boy is getting more excited and just about to remove some other papers and throw it away. Hmm? How are you, my family? How are you, my lovely brothers and sisters? Are you good? Are you good? I'm fine, guys. I want to do I'm at home today. I want to do my breakfast and clean my house, guys. How are you doing? Wherever you house you be from, guys. Are you good? I think there are some papers that I write something here. So I don't want to throw them. You know I started this phone but there's no battery. There's no enough battery. So I want to keep this. I want to remove all these papers here. This paper. I think it's too much. Let me check this. What is this? Oh, this one was the one that I did last year. Maybe I can keep it like this. Sorry because I'm lapha camera, guys. Ngicleana ukuremova amaphepha wonke la agcwele phezu kwetafula. How is the weather there? Yes, raining and it's cold. Ah, you know, weather is always changing like that. So it's the season of rain, and some other places is snowing. So it's a season. So I think, guys, ngiyathanda ukubopha amaqhiye sikuzidinga amatoku lo. I want to do my breakfast. got to clean my house. These papers, I'm supposed to check it again. Otherwise, I would throw the thickest papers or documents. That my son is doing always have a homework, so I'm supposed to check before I throw it. Otherwise, we can fight and he can cry for me. I don't know, bro. Dlelani khona bakufika sitafuna nje sokanye. What is supposed to be? But our channel is growing, guys. Keep on supporting. So my Timothy. Aflo akona very strong, young man. This rain is very cold. I was talking with you guys that if you have this phone, you're supposed to hold like this every time. But if I'm using computer, it's better. But it's difficult for the computer to people to come live on computer. I don't know what's wrong. But it will be fine. It will be okay. Because computer is having a big screen that you can everyone can watch me with a nice place or nice space or enough space. Good morning. Guys, I come here today in the morning. I started just life. I don't know what can I talk with. I want to clean my house and because today I'm at home and I wanted to cook breakfast. So I want to show you what I'm going to cook today. It's a traditional food that we used to eat in Africa. If in Africa, it was difficult when we grew up on those days. Sometimes we used to cook what do you call? With my language, we call them pologoko. With the maize meal. And sometimes we can mix with flour. But here I want to do the pologoko now. Because I feel to eat traditional food today. I always eat bread and I'm tired with bread. So I want to do it's windy. I want to do a cook breakfast a little bit and eat. before I do everything, because today I have more to do at work, at home. You know, even if we are at home, we think that we are resting, but no time for rest. You're supposed to work, clean house, but washing, maybe we'll see tomorrow. This weekend I'm not working, so it's better. And we are still preparing, you know, for our journey, so I'm supposed to be busy. I'm supposed to be busy. You know, sometimes in the morning, it's difficult if you eat same food every day. Sometimes you feel like you lose appetite. You can lose appetite, but in Africa, I don't lose appetite. I don't know why. Maybe because in Africa we don't eat bread every day, and we have more food that we can change diets every day. But here, unless if you buy a different different butter like that, you know, we have butter, peanut butter, and so forth. But even though sometimes it's difficult to eat bread every day. So guys, I want to show you what I want to do now, because my phone was low with the battery. So let me do like this. I wanted to remove these papers here. This boy always scatter the papers here in this place, so that I can put my phone like this. Sometimes I can throw these papers and then it come back, start to crack. What can I do now? Because more papers can make dirt. So that I can choose if we come back. We have more books, and if after they read, they leave it like this. Some people, they can ask themselves, why I do like this. Yes, I do like this because sometimes if I'm not at home, you know, everyone knows if you have children, it's not easy. It's not easy. Every time you're supposed to clean after them. But there are some children that they are very clever and they're smart. That after they eat or use something, they drop it back and they clean. Not all of them. Not all of them that they can do like that. So I think there's we eating bread and so forth, chips, and then they live like this. Just take a look at this scrap food. You see? They always live like this. I don't know why. They don't learn. But some other children, after they eat, they remove and clean. But if they like, they like to do, they can clean and remove everything and clean this table. But sometimes, like inkomo leziyana ziyabe zidonsa ikhuba zingafuni ukudonsa. Njengoba ukuthi inkomo uma ulimi engafuni ukudonsa ukuthi iyabenza. So like that. But they will learn bit by bit, you know. They always say don't force them, but they're supposed to learn. Because if child don't learn now, it will be difficult in future. Because they're supposed to do these things for themselves. Just if after they eat, to pick up your plate. When I grow up, they used to teach us like that. Take your plate and put there, or wash your plates, because you have only one plate. You know, in Africa we used to eat. Sometimes we eat together, but these days people are changing, and so I think it now was better like this. And this glass organ, they are very expensive. I don't know why he lives it like this. To be a child, I'm telling you. If I pass through this, it's better because we grow up in a village, you know. We didn't have all these things for internet and so forth on those days, so it was better for us, and it was easy for us to learn more things, because we used to do competition for cleaning, or competition sweeping house, whole house, you know. It was nice, and you feel to be active also. Because if you go to someone's house, you see that they didn't clean, you feel shame, and then you start to go home and start to cope like them. So it was good, because we were learning something. Guys, I don't know, someone is coming here. We were having a problem of this. We're having a problem of alarm in the morning, so I think maybe they are coming here. So if you hear noise of alarm, know that they are testing, or I don't know, they are testing or what they are doing, because it was sounding, you know, sound of alarm. It can crack your ear. So they are back now. Maybe they want to do something. So if you hear noise, you forgive me. So I want to cook, and I want to, just for me, the breakfast. You know, it's good for them to taste. Mhm. So I was saying that it's good for them to test the alarm so that it can help us, even if it's burning somewhere, we can hear sound. So that's why it's very much important so that they can fix it, so that we can be safe, you know. And if this comes this time, you know, we are very near for at it. We are in season for winter, I can say like that. Not no, some they can say Hest winter, I can spring winter, I can say like that. I don't know how can I explain now. But it's a time, it's a season. It's a season. Remember I told you that today I don't feel to eat I don't want to eat, I don't have time appetite to eat bread, but I want to do our traditional bread that we used to eat in Africa. You know, in Africa we are blessed. We have I can put this one. This breakfast I will cook with the maize meal. It's a nice breakfast. I like it. Even my young son, he like it. You know that if I travel to Africa, I cannot suffer. Even my daughter now, she started to like it. So I want to put small. This is margarine, and I wanted to do like this, guys. I see that my tape is very dead. So that I can wipe here. I bought this plastic cover so that it will be easy for them, even if they spill something, they can wipe. Just only wipe, and but you know, they are not active. So let me show you. There's my table. After I'm wiping here so that it can be clean, and you see outside. So yeah, I was wiping here so that it can be looks good before I drink my breakfast, or before I eat my breakfast. Today I feel to eat traditional food, I don't know. Yeah, you know, appetite I was sick with the flu. So if you are sick, guys, sometimes you lose appetite. You feel to eat some useless food. But they are not useless. They are because we grow up with those food. Oh, sorry. Let me put this. So that you can see very well. This is my phone, guys. I'm trying to. So maybe I don't know if you can see very well. I'm using my phone, not computer. So I'll put small. This is the traditional food that we grow up with. Sometimes we used to cook porridge. Then if you cook porridge, you put salt and sugar only. That's a strong food. The strong porridge, that one. Even my children, they like it. I don't want to cook too much because I'm alone. My husband will eat today. So I will wash my plates. As you see that they're eating and drop everything. So they know that Mama is here, can do everything for us or for them. So what can you do? So if you are cooking this, we used to use this visp. I don't know the name, but it's a visp. In Africa, you used to cook fufu or papa. Sometimes we visp like this, or how do you call it? So I will use this either side because I'm cooking some traditional food. They call it papa. Chwala. Guys, this thing is very nice. Sometimes we can eat with madila. Madila, we call it madila. Is a mangomas or lacto-free. You know, is it lacto-free that we have in Africa? I know that we have ingomas. Hey, I will show my children. I think if they came back, if they came back here, it will be a historia or historic, because I wish they will love Africa food, because we have different food there. Mama. It's difficult. Kuthiwa wavumelana ukuthi ube umama emhlabeni. Sometimes I used to ask myself why I planned this decision, but because of sin, you know, because of sin. So I cannot blame anyone. I'm the one that I made this mistake to get married. I can say, I don't know, I can say it's mistake, or sometimes it's hard. Guys, we have already turned 14 years together. 14 years. On these 14 years, I think on these 14 years, I've learned a lot. If you are in a relationship, I have learned a lot. If you are there outside, you are still a girlfriend and a boyfriend. Know that marriage is not easy. It's not the papa that we eat every day. It's good if you have everything, if you are working, you love each other, and but if you want married because of money and so forth, it cannot work. It's difficult. Because on these 14 years that we have stayed together, it's not easy. It's not easy. Sometimes it's good because we are living, and now we know each other, we understand each other. Even sometimes we can break or just talk or misunderstanding each other, but we come together and discuss and solve the problem. We don't go on the street and shout and so forth and do some other things and then we separate. That's not good. But we come together and sit down and correct our corrections and continue with the life. Now we are 14 years in this marriage. We thank God. We thank God because many people yeah, I can say there are many people that they are in marriage, but there is no peace, or they don't have peace in their heart. Sometimes even you can ask yourself why I did this. If I could be, if God could change or could say that everyone that want to be a child can go back to the stage of child, maybe we could go back to a stage of child, because if you are a child, you don't know anything. There's nothing that you can spend in your life, just food. You eat everything. Mama, papa, they are the one that they're supposed to organize all those things. So if you are a child, that's why God loves children, because children, they don't know anything. Even children, if you can beat them or even you do something, they can cry for minutes. After that, they forget, But we parents, or we elder people, sometimes if someone do anything to you, you can hold that mistake or that thing for 1 year or more than 1 year. But God said, forgive and forget. I know that it is to forgive, but to forget is difficult. It's good, it's easy to forgive, but to forget is difficult. It takes long time. But It is easy to fall. What do you mean? Gary, it's easy to forgive, but it's difficult to forget. There are some things that there are some things that it's easy to forgive, but it's difficult to forget.
It's not easy to forgive. It's not easy to forgive.
Ken, but you're supposed to forgive. Ken, you know the things that I want to explain here. I don't know, maybe with my husband we don't understand each other. I mean that there are many people that they are trying to forgive those who did wrong things to them, but it's difficult to forget. Why would I can give one kid? Not mix. You only can give one Ken. We supposed to forgive, but I know that it's not easy to forgive. Yeah. Let me explain why. Some people, you know, if we are going outside, you can pretend that you have already forgive that person, but to forget that thing that has happened or it happened to your life, that's the issue that make you to remind that problem every time. That's why I said to forget it's not easy. I can say now I forgive you, but to forget those things that has happened, it takes a long time. That's why. That's why I can ubona Bible ndio nile hapo hapo. Mtu is difficult to forgive some other people. Or it's difficult to forgive each other. That's why God said He wants us to be like children, to have heart like children, you know. But it's not easy because we are living in this world of sin. We are living in this world of we are living in the flesh, you know. If we are still living in the flesh, there are many things that we are facing while we are still living in this world. So that's why we are facing challenges. You can feel that I want to control myself and do this, but because of this flesh, I believe, but and even God, they tried Him when He was in flesh. So, which means to be in flesh, you face more challenges, face more problems. But yeah, now I finished to cook this, guys. Let me show you. This is my traditional food that I was cooking today. Let me show you. Yeah, this is my breakfast. So we used to cook like this in Africa. Let me turn camera so that we can see. It look like this. This maize meal. I put maize meal and I think more people from Africa, especially in South Africa, they know. Zimbabwe, we used to cook this. Sometimes we used to cook this as a service with makabile. And then we can eat this with as a breakfast in the morning. So today I don't have appetite. I feel to eat this. Maybe I can have that appetite back because I was having flu. You know, if you have flu, you can feel to eat even useless food, or like, how can I explain? But I have bread. I have bread there, but I don't feel to eat bread. I have small. I have peanut butter, but I feel to eat this one because sometimes if I eat this, I feel appetite back, or I gain appetite back. So that's why you see some people, even the eldest people, if they don't have appetite or if they are sick, you're supposed to cook food with the spices so that they can gain that appetite back. You know, even you, if you don't have appetite, you can cook food with the spices so that you can eat better. Not all of us, but now today I was doing my breakfast here. This is my breakfast for today. So I feel to eat this. I feel to eat this, guys. This is the only maize meal. It look like this. You see, it look like this. So it look like this after I cooked. Yeah. Today I don't have appetite for bread. I feel to eat traditional food. This one I will drink my tea with the. So we in my country we call it mpologotlo. I don't know in your countries what is the name of this food. This is a maize meal, and I mixed with the salt and sugar. Just salt and sugar and water and maize meal, and then I mixed. So because I don't have appetite, that's why I do like this. Maybe I can gain my appetite back if I can try it like this. So guys, it's good for me also to my camera to look on this side, but I can change like this. Okay, so you know, remember this is a telephone. Sometimes if it's vibrate, it can fall down. So before I have more papers here that they were throwing under this wood. I want to clean my house after I eat breakfast. Hey? This boy, I'm telling you. Can cut papers and do all those things. So this is big breakfast, guys. Even sometimes, you know, in Africa, if we don't want to bake bread, if we we want to eat bread. Sometimes we used to bake our bread with the fire or with the coals. How do you call it? Malate. How do you call it? Mahala. Mahala again. Coal. So, don't worry, guys, if you hear if you hear that, I always ask my husband. My husband is a teacher. He's a teacher, but he married someone that didn't go to school. So, you see, my son, he always write and he scatter the papers all over the place. So I was trying to remove this here before I eat my breakfast. And then after I finish this, I finish to eat breakfast. Maybe I'm supposed to continue to mop my house because it's very dirty. So, and then after I finish to eat my breakfast, I will start to clean and yeah, do everything as a mother at home. So now I want to cook tea, guys. Before I'm waiting for my water to cook, maybe I can do something here. To remove all the scrap of food. Guys, you know, when I grew up, I was very, very, very active. And we used to do competition with my neighbors and yeah, with our neighbor there. We used to do competition for cleaning. Yesterday. Guys, when I grew up, I was very active. I used to clean a lot. But these days, oh my God. I think okunye sesisinywa ukuthi kane lapho sesikhona sokulama technique and so forth. Some other things that is they're spoiling us. But we used to clean and do competition of cleaning. But since I started to have my children, oh my God. I am telling you. You know, I think the problem if you have children, they always do that every time. So you're supposed to follow and clean every time after them. Even you can lose appetite. And you can lose action, you know, because to clean, even if we are at home, if I clean every time and someone comes and destroy and they scatter everything, even you can feel tired to clean every time. It's like that for me now. So ngani umuntu lo anokhula enzima kabi usedonsa ngikhubele elingahambiyo. But I like to clean. I like to be in a healthy place so that we cannot get bacteria, no. But these days it's not easy. Actually, it's not easy because of these children. You can teach them. After you use this, remove it and put back. They can listen on maybe 1 hour and then after that they forget. So I think that's why we are changing. You cannot be active every day. Sometimes I feel for those who always work, because I was working as a house girl. So some other places they in Gaborone, not in Gaborone, Botswana, Francistown. It was not easy. You know, even there are some people that they understand that they have children, and to have children they always put that after, even if after you clean, they always come and do some other fun things, you know. And then those people, they come to be angry. They think that no, which means auntie, and they call us auntie. Auntie, she didn't clean. That's why you see that is dead. They do like this. It's dead. Sometimes I used to ask myself, this person, did she know what she's talking about? If she can change and start to work this work that we are working to be a house girl, she can manage to do this. And you're supposed to think on yourself, not just to use someone because she's suffering, she don't have money. Think for yourself that if you want to thorough cleaning that we want that person to do it in your home, did you manage to do it on yourself? First, you're supposed to be a lesson. You know, you're supposed to be a lesson. Because, you know, to be a house girl, we are facing more challenges. more challenges. Even abanye omama sibili, abanye omama qiniso lihle bona, some other ladies balokuchapha ngenxa ukuthi yabe susithi umntana abantu nkani ngilo house girl isikayora must stay there, must do everything. La ukuthi just ukuthi nje ukuncedisa ukuthi kudaste. Yes, siyazi ukuthi umuntu ukuhola phela uyabusucabangela ukuthi yena $500. No, not $500. 5 imali yama-teacher 500 kula yena leyo wamnikeza yona. But phela kwelinye ilanga uncedise lawo, even lokupheka nje, just ukuthi la ukudaste nje, ukubona ukuthi ukuthi kuklina khona vele kunjani kanti vele empilweni, ukuthi ukuklina nje on your own. Uzakwanisa ukuthi uzwele lwana umuntu ukuthi into ayisebenzayo usebenza nzima la. But if you don't know how to clean your house, that's why you can see those, you can take those house girl like they are useless people. Why? They are very much important because we work hard. Ukuthi uyikwesha ikhabothi le, khumbula ukuthi ikhabothi le ingakanani le, uyikweshisa mhlophe, ukhipha idoti yonke le, ukhipha idust phakathi, udust. It's a big work. Akudlalwa. Uba ngu-house girl awusonto encane. Bekufuze ukuthi njengoba ningamakhiwa nje, ningabalungu bethu kwesinye isikhathi like licabange ukuthi hayi kanti umuntu lo nxa encedisa kanje so. This work is very hard. And for true, it's very hard because you're supposed to do washing, to clean, to do ironing, because we always do ironing in Africa also. After that, you give someone 500 rand or 1,000 rand, even 1,000 rand, because these days 1,000 rand you can buy only maybe, even it's not enough food. Uthi umntwana abantu sethwele nzima ngapha lokudla, ukuthi uthenga ukudla phela okubonakala endlini ukuthi umntwana abantu adle la njengoba ephila esendlini yakho. Dololo. But we are using them. We are used to use us. I was there. I was one of them also. Sometimes even if my madam, if you go out, you can take a cup of tea, maybe one cup of tea is enough. They think that if you take 2 cups, it's too much. It's too much waste. So because you eat here, you bath here, you do so forth. So you're supposed to cut your salary because everything we get here. Hey, Lena Bantu. Kati isalary vele kuyafrustrate because nxa ithatha isalary yakhe yena sebenza kuwe ethola leyo 100 mbe 1,000, nxa ikhathi 500 kule leyana kanila ezama ukuthi ephilisa abafowabo mbisho ihlobo kuba abantwana lakho. These days kani i-school fees lakho sesicost about $20 I think each child. $20. Xa ulabantwana ababili $40. Awuntshela ukuthi ma ukuthi wena umholisa leyo mbe even 1,000 is better because 1,000 yakwanisa ukuthi ethi mbijana lapha. But lakho asomali ibonakalayo ukuthi nje imisebenzi imali yakhona ayikho. But bekufuze ukuthi sibacabangele labo abantu basebenza nzima. They work hard. I was there. You know, on that time I was getting all salary paid was 150 pula. But you do everything in house. But I think or maybe if God bless me, I will be there with that lady. Keletso. I think her because she was not that person that she was stingy. No, she was stingy with the man because she can take maybe 2 months without paying. But for food, you can eat food. But some of them, they used to use us or use people. They think that because we are a Zimbabwean and so forth, and then after they use you some months, they don't pay you. They call the police, come and catch her. Sungani usulisela wena usebenza umntulwana nzima for many months or usebenza gadalala. I'm doing this, I'm talking about this because I'm doing my laundering now. I'm at home today. I'm planning to clean. I know what is hard work for cleaning, you know. Laba balungu sithi singabalungu athi ngabalungu bethu. They're supposed to think for us because we work hard. It's better for the house that you can work if they don't have children. But if they have children, my God. And then abantu yabo safa. Even la ibonus nje ukuthi 100 pula iminyaka uphela ukuthi ayi mbe 200 pula. Eceleni ukuthi just you helped me or you helped me a lot. Ubonga nje just ukubonga kanti isibongo esiqhakathekile kakhulu. Umuntu zabe kusokunikeza okay hamba ku leave 2 days or maybe kunikeza iviki, then you're supposed to come back. Khonapho uyasebenza January to December off. Impilo ekhaya guys, I don't know. Life is difficult, life is tough. Ukuthi nje into engayinanzelelayo abanye abantu they feel to have house girl, but also they are suffering. You can have a big house, but you don't have food in your house. You know that? You can have big house. Those people that they are living there in the suburbs and so forth. I know a few of them because I was working some other people there. These people that they are living in suburbs, akula. And there are those people that if they eat or they cook food, you're supposed to measure. Otherwise, if you cook more food or if they measure everything. They measure everything so that that food can take almost one month. Yeah, I understand the situation because Africa is difficult. Africa is difficult. That's why I prepare for myself, or I prefer to live in village because the life in village is free. It's free, but you're supposed to work hard so that you can, people there think that if you are living in town, you are special. No, nothing special. Because everything's cost. But in a village, Life is free, but you're supposed to use here to live. Otherwise, life it will be difficult. Phela abantu sebecanga ukuthi ukugijimela ukuya ema-town, to live in the towns or so forth, is better than to live in village. But they don't know that it's cost. You rent, you buy food, you buy clothes, buy everything. But in village, just maybe we're supposed to buy sugar and soap. It's only that I'm very ashamed because these days is drought, there's no water. But on those days that when I grow up, it was a rain season every time. On that time, I think even my grandmother was a hard work. She was a hard worker. She was always, she was a farmer. So she was a farmer. But I don't know what was going on this time. Maybe I'm supposed to ask that history, because if I don't understand, even now I still have a question mark. But I will ask that question if I go back because I was still young. Guys, I think this video now is over 1 hour. So, sorry. Sorry. See you later, guys, to another video. Thank you very much. We've shared a lot. Bye-bye for now. Thank you very much for always coming, watching my videos. Thank you very much for clicking. Continue to support. Bye-bye for now. So that it cannot be a long video.